In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business. And we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How are you guys doing this amazing Monday morning? Happy Monday. So, good morning, everyone. I hope that you had a wonderful, amazing weekend or restful weekend. Listen. We had our roadmap party this weekend, and it was fun. We had a great time. I have to complete my roadmap. I told you guys my theme is going to be the garden. So my leaves are going to be my goals, and my flower is going to be, my leaves are going to be my milestones, and my flower is going to be my goals. And so I'm excited to do my board. I wanted to make sure I had enough time to be creative, get my board together because I wanted to make it cute, and I'm going to stick it on my board. So talking about boards, right? So I was looking at it wasn't exactly my roadmap from, I think it was maybe 2 years ago or a year ago. 2 years ago. Yeah. Cause this one is the one from last year. So the one from 2 years ago, I still have on my wall. And so I was looking at it yesterday. I was getting ready. Sean took me to go have lunch or whatever. So, I was looking at my board while I was getting ready, and I realized that I touched on another goal that was on that board. And I also realized there's a bunch of things on that board that I do not want, or I do not want anymore. In that moment, I wanted it, but I don't want it anymore. And so I was looking at it and I was like, oh, okay, I see Etsy is on my board. Etsy was a big thing for me because I was like, I want to be featured. I want to be this. I want to be that. And those are the things that I said, but I didn't put it on my board. I didn't lead up to anything, right? And so it just says Etsy. It's just on my board like that. And I was like, well, you know what? I think that's a goal that I touched on, right? Not I think, but it is, because I set up another Etsy shop. Now, my first Etsy shop I put up, and I was like, and that's my Bubble Babe shop. I'm really not even in there, right? So I set up my other one for Babe Society Studio, which is my bookmarks, my budget envelopes, and things like that. And remember, you guys, I told you I prayed over that one, right? And I prayed over my other one, but I'm just saying I prayed over that one. And so one thing that I did realize is that I kind of hit, a goal using that board, because my shop every single day I'm getting new favorites on my shop on certain products, especially my Get You Some Friends Who Pray collection is absolutely insane. Everybody, every day I'm getting favorite. So I was like, oh, I hit that goal. And so I want to say this is the reason why we want to have the milestones leading up to things, so that you can see yourself making that progress. Because yes, I just threw up Etsy on the board and saying I just wanted to be a featured seller. I didn't put anything else up on there. And so I have sales coming all the time. I have favorites in my shop. And even if I have one sale, 2 sales a week, I'm still happy, because it's way better than what's going on in the other side. But I was intentional about this. So you guys, I say all of that to say, be intentional about what you want. Be clear about your goals, and make sure that you are going in the direction that you want to go in. And the reason why I said that, I was telling you, I was looking at my board, and one of them have an event space, right? in that moment, I was big into like the whole Atlanta team. You know, it was Neo, it was Him 500, Miss Skittles, all of them, right? And so there was a time when Neo was talking about the event spaces, and he still does. And so I was really excited about, oh yeah, I could do an event space. That would be good. I could hold candle making classes, and I could rent it out to other people, and people could come in there to do like their content and stuff like that. And I'm like, that was something that I wanted then, but now I don't want it. There's nothing in me that wants that right in this moment. There's nothing in me that wants it. And so this is the reason why it's important for us to revisit our vision boards and or our roadmap boards. And I'm saying this to say that we did our roadmap party, but we're coming back to revisit it in the spring again when everything is start to pop. You know, the cycle of nature. When things start to come alive, that's when we're going to come back and we're going to revisit to see if we're still in alignment with what we said that we wanted, and if anything needs to be adjusted. And so, and then we're coming back to it at the end of the year to make sure, you know, to see where we are, celebrate our wins, da 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 da. So that is it. I just wanted to share that with you guys. So welcome everybody. After I said all of that, I am Miss Nikki. I am your host for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. And let's check and see who is in the building. Good morning, Melly Mel. Melly Mel is in the building. She said good morning and happy Monday, everyone. Please hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like button. Yes. Good morning, Christina. Christina's in the building. She said good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. How are you doing this amazing morning? Good morning, Melissa. Melissa's in the building. She said good morning, everyone. I'm blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning, Lakeisha Keisha. Lakeisha Keisha's in the building. She said, I am truly blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning, Sheriff Fat. Sheriff Fat's in the building. She said, good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. Yes, happy Monday to you. Happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. So one thing I want to know, you guys, what's one big thing that you have on your goals? One big thing that you have on your goals list for this year. Please put it in the chat. One big thing that you have on your goals list that you want to achieve for 2025. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Oh, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Oh, I have to make sure my lighting was, I'm like, it's look like it's coming towards me. Gotta move it back. Gotta move it back. So one thing that I want to make sure that I do this year is I said I wanted to sell over 100 classes. That's something that I had on my board that I'm bringing on over to this year. So I'm going to be much more intentional about my videos that I put up. Remember my 10K? I'm going to be more intentional about that. Remember, I said, yeah, I'm moving, but I'm not moving the way I should be moving. I'm putting up content, but I'm not putting up the content that I know that's going to connect. I'm just putting up content so I don't get fired. I'm just putting up content so that I could just have it up there, and I'm not doing what I need to do. So I'm going to be much more intentional about that this year. Why? Because of what am I waiting for, right? I keep putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. And I'm going to share that with you. This is a transparent moment, right? I have been doing it. I know exactly what I've been doing it. Exactly what I've been doing. I've been doing it half-assed. I haven't been going hard in the paint the way I should. I know what kind of content I need. I know what kind of content connects. So I got to make sure that I do that, right? And you may hear me say, I know I got to do better. I got to do better. No, but this year, I'm telling you, 2025 is hitting me differently. And I wonder if it's hitting everybody else the same way. But conversations with everybody else is kind of telling me, leading me to the same place. Like 2025 feels different. 2025 feels like it's time for me to ish or get off the pot. It's time for me to put up or shut up. It's time for me to start moving in my purpose. It's time for me to start living out loud. It's time for me to start shining bright like a diamond. It's time for me to start really doing the thing, right? It's not time for you to sit back and lay back and look around and, you know what I'm saying? No, now is the time for you to step it up. Now is the time for you to step it up. And so I decided, and it's a decision, right? I decided that I am going to do everything that I said that I was going to do within this year. I'm not going to be looking at my board and saying it didn't happen again this year. No, 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 no. I'm going to say, and even if I didn't hit the main goal, my milestones, I'm going to be hitting those. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm definitely going to be hitting those and celebrating my wins along the way. So let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Good morning, Yolanda. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? How you doing? Melly Mel says 4 live sales, 1 per quarter. Do you have a date on it? Do you have a date on it? And so one thing that I am going to do, I want to go to the store and get me one of those large calendars, and I'm going to put it all over the wall, and I'm going to plan out the year, and I am going to just, like I said, being very intentional and start being very strategic about what I do and how I do it and how I move, because it has to happen or it has to happen. There's no, oh, but I'll wait till next year. No, I want to do it this year. Everything that I said I want to do, I want to do it in this year. And then next year I'll dream of something even bigger and better than that. Right? Because I'm going to see where life and God is going to take me this year. By being obedient, by doing what I'm supposed to do, by putting my 100%, 100%, 200, 300, 400% into everything that I say that I want to do, and see how that turns out for me. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the times we do a little bit of something and we're like, oh, okay. No, I don't want you to do a little bit of something. I want you to do 100% of everything that you said you want to do, or put that effort into it, and see what kind of results you get out of that. Right? All right, so Melly Mel says 4 live sales, 1 per quarter. Let's put dates on those, Melly Mel. Let's put dates on them. Good morning, Sia. Where you been, sis? No. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? Good morning, sis. Jules is in the building. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, sis. Are you home? Did you stay home? I only have 1 date for the second quarter. I will work on getting the other set. Let's do it now. Let's put it on the calendar. Let's put it on the calendar. Let's get the promo. Let's get the marketing. What are we going to do? Do we have a theme? What do we have going on? What do we need to do leading up to that? Let's get these emails rolling out. Let's get the social media rolling. You know what I'm saying? What can we do? What can you do? What are you gonna do? If roses are red, then violets are blue. Who said that? Let me know if y'all really up on your music. Who said that? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Kay. Hey, say good morning and happy money making Monday, ladies. Please hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button. Good morning, Michelle Robinson. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yep, I'm in the bed. Come on, bed. Come on, sleeping. Don't it feel nice? We were up all weekend doing stuff, moving and shaking all weekend. We had a cohort meeting this Sunday. We had the the roadmap party. We were moving and shaking this entire weekend. So, yes. So I want to know, if you were in the roadmap party, did you finish your roadmaps? Put ones in the chat if you finished your roadmap. And put 2 if you wasn't there or you're still working on it. Good morning, Big Meech. Big Meech is in the building. Good morning, everyone. She said, good morning, Big Meech, and good morning to Jordan. Good morning, Jordan. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me know in the chat. Did you finish your roadmap board, or are you still working on it, or you weren't there and it was okay? It's okay if you weren't. All right, let's get it. Let's go. Let's start putting it together, though. Let's start putting it together. Mine, I told you, my theme is going to be the garden. Mine is going to be the garden, and you already know, your playing small does not serve the world is my motto. That is the motto for us here on Coffee with Nikki. That is the BBU tribe motto for this year. Your playing small does not serve the world. Your playing small does not serve the world. You have to remember that. You have to remember that. Shine your light. Perfectly imperfect side. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, you found your stuff, Melly Mel. Okay, so she said I found my stuff that I got from the Dollar Tree yesterday. I'm finishing mine tonight. Nice. Let me tell y'all something. You said Dollar Tree. Let me tell you something about Dollar Tree. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday, right? I was like, girl, where you leave your stuff? Let me tell y'all something. So yesterday we were in Jersey. And so we went to the Dollar Tree. right? And I was like, let me just check and see what's in here. Some Valentine's Day stuff. And I'm just looking around because I didn't really know what I wanted, but we had to kill time. So I was like, all right, let me just go around, look around, see what I got. And so there was some Valentine's Day stuff. And I'm thinking, some stuff for content. And then I was like, oh, what if I do Valentine's Day bags like my Christmas bag so I could put into the orders for this month up until February. So I was like, okay, that's a good idea. Oh, it would be nice if I could find some heart marshmallows, right? And I was like, oh, let me ask the girl if they have heart marshmallows in here. Now I haven't seen them. I don't know even know if they existed, but I was like, let me just check because that would be a cute little hot chocolate with some heart marshmallows. So I was like, let me do that. So I asked the girl at the register, bring all my stuff to the register, ask her, I said, hey, do you have any heart marshmallows? Because they did have like all kinds of like unicorn marshmallows. There was some peppermint marshmallows. And I was like, well, if you got all of this, maybe there's a chance that you have some heart marshmallows. So the girl says, I said, do you have marshmallows? She said, heart marshmallows. She was like, yeah, I think we have heart marshmallows. I think I rang up somebody's heart marshmallows. So she asked this girl that's sitting there with her sloppy self, sitting over there by where the manager sits. And so she asked the girl, she was like, do you know what the heart marshmallows are? And she was like, no, we don't have them. And she was like, we did have them. She was like, I rang somebody up, we had them. And she was like, no, we don't have no more. We don't have no more. And she was like, let me just check. So the girl goes and she goes to check at the little end caps where she thought they would be. And she was like, no, I don't see them here. She was like, let me check one more place. So she goes into the Valentine's Day section where the candy is. And she finds the heart marshmallows, a full box of heart marshmallows. And she said, here you go. She bought them, and I was like, oh, let me get 4 bags, right? So I got 4 bags of the marshmallows, and she bought one. I said, take one of those bags so you could throw it at her. Because I hate one thing is one of my pet peeves is if I ask you for something that's in the store and you don't get off your butt, like you work here, I don't work here, right? You don't get off your butt to help me go find something, I have a problem, right? So she was like, here they go right here. And she threw them at her, but she didn't throw them the way I wanted her to throw them at her because I wanted her to throw them at her. But she threw it at her like a toss. And she was like, here they go right here. And she was like, oh, we didn't have them before. She's like, yes, we did. There's a box of them there. And she was like, no, well, it must have came on Thursday. She was like, I don't know when they came in, but we do have them here. The customer asked if we had any marshmallows. Now, the girl who's at the register is under this person. This person, I think, is a manager or whatever. And she was like, no, she was like, we had them, they were there. And I was like, you know what? I appreciate you so much. I said, who's your manager? Because you need a raise. Because one thing I don't like is when you ask somebody if they have something and they tell you they don't have something and they didn't even look. You didn't even say, oh, I don't know if we have them. You said, no, we don't have any more. That's what you said. So I was livid. I was like, oh my goodness. But I was very appreciative. Moral of the story is I got my heart marshmallows. But I was pissed off. Like, what? Like, you didn't even get up to go check. And the girl's like, I think they're on the end cap. She didn't even go look. She just sat her sloppy self right there and didn't get up. I was like, I can't take these lazy people. Like, this is your job. This is what you do. Like, go look. And it was right next to the register was here. The marshmallows was right here. Like, it wasn't even far in the back of the store. It was like, you could see it with your eyes. You could see it, well, not with your eyes, because of course you see with your eyes, but you could see it from where you were standing. I'm like, it was right there. Pissed. I was like, I hate when people do that to me. That's one of those things that really grinds my gears. But it's one of those things that really piss me off because I'm like, why wouldn't you just check to see if maybe you got them? If you don't, you don't. But if you do, you made your customer happy. I mean, I know it's a Dollar Tree and everything, but still, you know what I'm saying? But that was my thing this weekend. Sorry, y'all. That was my Dollar Tree rant this weekend. Let me see. I didn't have to work this morning. We only have a new meeting today. Speaking of, one of my goals for 2025 is to transition out of this job. Listen, I understand. So we need to see what you need to do in order to get there, right, Miss Tia? What do you need to do in order to make that happen? Good morning, Miss Kim. Good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? She said, good morning, lovelies. Tracy said, yes, I was thinking that same thing. Everyone loved my Christmas bags. Listen, well, Dollar Tree got them heart-shaped marshmallows. And the girl even gave me my receipt. And she said, look, right here, if you order online, you can go and order those and they'll ship them directly to your store. I know that you said that you live in Pennsylvania, but they will ship them to the store that's closest to you. I told that man, the manager, I said, she needs a raise. The guy who's above the girl who was sitting outside the door. I said, she needs a raise. I said, because I asked for something and she found it. And she was very helpful. You need more people like that. You need more people like that. Yours is sitting right on, it was sitting on the dresser. That's where the bag was? Oh, Melly Mel. Not sloppy. Yes, sloppy. Like her clothes was all, like she had on, we're not going to go there, but her clothes was just all over the place. Like she just didn't care. Like they weren't neat or nothing. She was sloppy. Not sloppy self. Yep, her sloppy self. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, she was sloppy. Good morning, Miss Lois. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, I am blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. Let me tell y'all something. That really pisses me off. Like if I find something and you told me you didn't have something, I want to take it and I want to throw it right in your face. And I don't mean toss it to you. I mean smack you with it. God is working on me. 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 Okay? Y'all forgive me. Y'all forgive me. Sloppy Joes. Yes. Let me tell you, not workplace violence. Listen. I was what, girl? Good morning, Kansas. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? I hope you are feeling better today. Lakeisha Keisha said, I cannot stand when employees don't want to do their job, period. Like, what else do you expect to be doing at your job, on your job? What else are you supposed to be doing but working? Not sitting your sloppy self all over the place and just sitting there looking like a mess. It's giving lazy. Yup. Somebody paying you to be on the clock. And what you doing? Sitting there? Listen, I was too through. Okay, I saw Nikki in action when we were in Philly. Chantel said, okay, I saw Nikki in action when we were in Philly at Dunkin' Donuts when one of the workers tried to give me a hard time over some jelly. Listen, cut it out. You are working. You chose to work here. I didn't give you this job. I didn't tell you to work here. I didn't tell you to make this decision. If you didn't like it, then you should have found something different. I didn't tell you to make this decision. Yes, it grinds my gears, Melissa. Grinds my gears. People don't want to go out of their way to do anything. Nope. They surely don't. No, they don't, but they want people to do everything for them. Yes. You better tell them, cousin, that jelly almost got somebody knocked out. I was like, what? She don't want it then. She don't want that jelly. Because, oh my gosh. If you don't want to be to work, what are you here for? Why are you here? Why are you here with your attitude? Come here pleasant. This is where you're supposed to be. People hired you to be pleasant and to, help their customers and make them happy and satisfied. Do what you're supposed to do. Listen. Oh, really? You have to tell me the story. Listen. Melly Mel, did you apologize to Oscar? Oh, yeah, because we sure did blame Oscar for the bag. Sure did. Listen, God is working on me. God is working on me. Good morning, Muriel. Good morning, good morning, good morning. The lady at Dunkin' Donuts was on 10 the whole time. Right. And Chantel was just as nice as she could be to her. And she even though she was still being nasty, Chantel was still being nice. I said, no, we're not doing this. No, we not today. Child, I was about to jump over that counter. jump over that counter and snatch that girl by her bonnet. Girl, not here, not And we in Philly too, girl, not today. You nasty with these other people in here. You ain't gonna be nasty with her. We ain't doing that. Not with me here. I digress. Listen, I'm working on myself. Okay? I'm working on myself. She was so nasty. She was really nasty, like for no reason. And then nobody was even talking to her. Like the guy who was helping us was really nice. Nobody was talking to her. Mind your business. Ain't nobody talking to you. What's going on right here have nothing to do with what you doing back there. Mind your business. Piss. It's 50 cents. Well, she don't want it. Keep it. Keep your little stinking jelly. Keep your little stinking jelly because she don't want it. The other employee was going to give it to me, yes, for free. And she was like, no, she got to pay for that. Yup. But that sandwich was good. Yes, the lady was wearing a bonnet. Yep. Yes, Nikki, we are all a work in progress. I would have told her off though. And did. And did. Nikki just got mad all over again. You see how quick it was? I be 1 to 10 real fast. Let me tell you. All right, let me get back. Cause this is a happy day. It's a happy day. Everybody, this is a happy day. We're gonna get back. All right. So the one thing that I told y'all, the one thing that I had on my thing on my board was the event space. I no longer wanted it. And so that's why we are going to revisit our vision board. So our roadmap board. So if you did not do your roadmap board, let's get it popping. Get excited about it. Get your ideas together and start putting it together. What do you want for 2025? What are you going to do about it? I know everybody was hollering out, new year, new me. No, you got the same old you. And if you bring in them same old habits, guess what's going to happen? The same old thing. So you need to be hollering, new year, new habits. New year, new habits. Somebody put that in the chat. Keep me on track. New year, new habits. New year, new habits. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Yep. Put it in the chat. 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 New year, new habits. Don't walk around talk about new year, new me. No. You bringing that old you into this new year. So what about you do you need to change? What habits do you need in order for you to make the changes that you need to make? What do you need to be intentional about this year that is going to help you to get over the hump so that you're not taking those old habits with you into these new ideas and these new resolutions that you have? What is going to help you to get over that hump and get there, right? We need new habits. If we don't have new habits, guess what? Same thing's going to happen, right? What got you there is not what got you here is not going to get you there. That's a book. Y'all can check that out because it's a good one. But the fact is that even if you were operating at a smaller capacity last year and the goal is to grow this year, guess what? You can't do those same things that you did as a small business because you're going to find out that they're not going to work, right? Because yes, that may have helped you when you were just trying to do, a little bit of something, maybe a couple of sales, and maybe you weren't really serious, but this year you're getting serious about your business. This year you want to take your business to a whole new level. This year you want to make sure that you make an impact with your brand. And in order for those things to happen, you have to move. And every level you requires every challenge, every new step is going to require a new level you. Right? So yes, you may have been on a lower step or the lower rung on the ladder, but now you're moving up. And as you move up, it's going to take some change. It's going to take you doing something different. And it's going to be challenging and it's not going to feel good. Why? Because it's outside of your comfort zone. You've never been here before. And so now since you've never been here before, now you got to figure out, oh, what do I got to do? This don't feel the same. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if I should do this. I don't know. And you're going to be apprehensive about things. But it's a new level. And so you should feel challenged. You should feel a little uncomfortable because that means you're growing. that means you're growing. If you're feeling uncomfortable because you're trying to take your business, your personal, yourself, your personal goals and things like that to the next level, if you're feeling uncomfortable, that's good. That's good, because that means that you're growing. Everybody put in the chat, I'm growing. That means that you're growing. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. I am growing, right? I'm growing. Put it in the chat. All right, cousin, have a great day. You can't expect change when you are still doing the same thing. This is the definition of insanity, right? We see that all over the place. That's the definition of insanity. You keep doing the same old things and expecting new results. New results ain't going to happen. And plus, again, once you get to the next level, you need different things. You need different systems. You need different connections. You need to be in different rooms. You need to have a different attitude. You need to have your mindset's you gotta believe that you could get these things, and you gotta believe that you could do these things. And in order for that to happen, you gotta see it. You gotta touch it. It's gotta be something that you can even get a feeling from, right? So if you know that you want a certain thing, I need to be around those people that have that certain thing, because I need to see what that looks like. I need to know what it looks like. I need to know what it feels like. And I need to see what else do I need to be doing, because they may have something that I don't have. They do. They have something that I don't have, and may have connections about something that I need, or may have a shortcut for me. And these things are something that I need to absorb like a sponge, right? Because I haven't been there before. So now I need to be around that so I know that I can have that. If y'all feel me, say I feel you in the chat. If you feel me, say I feel you. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Good morning, Rosalicia. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, say I'm growing. Listen, speak life into yourself. Speak life into yourself. Speak life into your business, okay? Speak life into your goals. This is what we're doing. This is what we are here for. We are here to inspire and encourage, right? We are here to make sure that you are speaking life into you, right? Because there are going to be times. Remember, I was talking about the trees outside and how they look barren and they look like they're dead, but the trees are not dead. They're resting. The trees are not dead. They're waiting for their season to pop. And you may be waiting for your season right now. Your season, you may be resting right now. You may be in the planning stages right now. You may be planning out, and you should be planning out your year, planning out your blueprint. What are you going to do? What's your tactics? Who are you going to, who are you going to get in contact with? Who are you going to be around? What classes do you need to take? What books do you need to read? What podcasts do you need to be listening to? What classes do I need to take? Whatever that thing looks like to you, what are you going to be doing differently, right? While you're getting ready for your season, when you are about to pop, when everything starts to bloom, what are you doing while you're resting? A lot of us are saying, oh, this is not my season right now. We're not doing a thing about it. Not reading, not trying to get your website in order, not getting your pictures in order, not getting your descriptions in order, not caring about your SEO, not being visible, not doing anything. You're just doing nothing and expect, oh, I'm just resting. Yeah, that works for a time. But with rest, you can also be planning, right? You can also be planning. Let me look at what my plan of action is. Let me see what I'm going to do. What do I need? Okay, so I want to learn to be this. Okay, so what do I need in order for me to get there? Let me go on ahead and take this class. Let me go on ahead and invest in this coaching. Let me go on ahead and invest in this book. This book is going to be something I think is going to take me to life. Let me go get this book. Let me go listen to this person. I hear everybody talking about this person. Let me go over here and let me check on this person and see what they're saying. Maybe they got something for me, right? Because while you're resting and while you're sitting here in this season right now, you could still be getting what you need in order to pop, just like the trees outside, just like my soil outside. It's getting what it needs so that when it's time for me to plant my seeds, when the ground warms up and I put my seeds in the ground, it is ready the seeds are ready to develop. I can't put my seeds in the ground right now. Nothing is going to happen. It's not ready for the soil is not ready for the seeds yet. It's too cold. It's not ready. It's resting. It's not ready right now. And so since it's not ready, what's the purpose of me putting the seed out there if nothing is going to happen? Right? I have to wait until till everything is correct, right? I have to wait until the season shifts. I have to wait until it transitions, because if I don't, nothing is going to happen for me right now. And so while I'm waiting, I could be doing different things. I was telling you guys, I have a friend who her garden is her thing, right? And she's planting her garden. She never stops, right? She's continuously going with her garden, right? Me, I'm not an avid gardener as she is, right? I like it, but I ain't in love with it the way she is, right? I like it, but I'm not like that. She already planted 100 pepper plants in her house. They're already there. The light is on it, the fan is blowing. She got them already going. So when the season transitions to spring, and the ground is ready for her to, her soil is ready for her to put her seedlings in the ground, guess what? It's going to love on it, and it's going to start to blossom. Things is going to start to happen, and they're going to start to happen quickly. Why? Because she did the work. She did the prep work in the house before she put the thing in the dirt and let the thing pop. How many of y'all feel me? How many of y'all feel me? And I need y'all to imagine it. From seed, she started in the house. She nurtured it in the house. Same thing with us. We nurturing our gifts while we're in the house. While we are trying to get that thing going, we're nurturing it. We're reading. We're growing. We're planning. We're getting it together. She's watering it. She's giving it the light. She got the fan on it so the air can circulate, so that the seedlings can grow. And when they get to a certain height, and when the ground and the weather is ready for it, she is going to put that into the ground, right? She also did what she needed to do with her soil. The soil was resting. She made her compost and everything. She's going to put that into her garden. And when she takes that pepper plant and put that pepper plant into the dirt, nurture it out there as well. Let nature take its course. Let the sun shine on it. Let the air get through it. Let everything happen the way that it's going to naturally happen. And guess what? She's going to be bearing pepper plants. She's going to be bearing peppers pretty soon. Right? It's the same thing with us. I feel, and because of the garden, I feel that we follow that cycle. I feel like, it's nature, but I think as humans, we follow that same cycle. Right? And so we need to be getting into that same pattern, right? So while we're resting, we should be doing something. We should be learning and growing and planning, right? Not when we think we're ready, but when it's time, put it in the ground and let that seed flourish. Let that seed flourish. I sound like I was about to say let that ish pop, right? But let that seed flourish, okay? Let me see what you guys are saying. Let me see. Can't put new wine in old wine skins. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's get it. Let's go. Good morning, Miss Tracy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Old keys won't open new doors. Listen. What a great analogy. The soil is not ready. Nope. But the planning still goes on. The planning is still going on. Okay? You have to make sure you're doing the work. What do you need right now? What do you need right now? This may not be your season to start opening up new websites, new businesses, new ventures. This may not be that for you right now. What do you need? If you know you bad with money, then maybe you need to start focusing on that a little bit more. Maybe you need to pick up a book or two about money management. Maybe you need to schedule an appointment with Angela. Maybe you need to start budgeting. Maybe, like, what do you need in order for you to get there, right? You're not going to everybody wants to be at the end so bad, but what do you need to get there? If your money management is poor, then let's work on that. If you're planning, your strategy for the year is poor, what do I need to do? I really don't know about strategy. So let me see what other people are saying about strategy. People who are really, they got these launches going. They're really great on social media, and they really keep their customers informed. What are they doing? Let me go check them out and see what they're doing and see what I can borrow from them. Not copy, but what can I borrow from them? What do I like that they're doing that I could use in my own business, and I can make my business better? What can I do? Again, we think that things are supposed to automatically come to us. Things don't automatically come to us. Sometimes it takes learning. Sometimes it takes failing. Not sometimes, most times, all the time. It takes failing in order for us to get to where we want to go. right? Because now we know if we look at our failures as a lesson, then that's the thing, right? If we look at our failures as lessons, we can say, oh, I know what does not work. I know which way I need to approach this thing. I know which way I need to do things from now on. This is not the way. That taught me that lesson. Had I not had that, had I not failed, I would have never learned that lesson. I'm glad I learned that lesson because now I'm approach it this way. I know that I can't go through this way. I can't go through X, Y, and Z. I got to go through LMN, right? I got to go this way. And then maybe I'll try ABC later. But right now, I know that X, Y, Z don't work. But you would have never known that. And a lot of us don't feel like we should appreciate that. But that's growth. That's growth. You got to appreciate the failure because that's where the lesson is. You know how not to deal with certain people because something has happened, right? And so now you're going to know I gotta do this differently, right? I know that just spending all my money without tracking it, I know that don't work. I know that every time I do that, I'm in a negative. I can't keep doing that, right? And so if I can't keep doing that and I want to do something different, what am I going to do different so that I'm not getting back in the same spot? Right? We're repeating a lot of the same things. And I know for a time I was like, why do I keep getting back into the same cycle? Why is this the same thing over and over and over again? Why does this keep on repeating itself? And the reason why it keeps on repeating itself is because it's a lesson that I missed. I wouldn't keep on repeating it if I got the lesson the first, second, third, or fourth time, right? I wouldn't be repeating it, but I'm repeating it because I missed something. I'm repeating it because I didn't take note and see what I was doing and see what that lesson was, to see where I was wrong at, to fix something, to make adjustments. And even if I didn't fix it, even if I fixed a little bit of something and I still failed, but I could see progress, that's still even better than just overlooking a lesson, right? And repeating the same thing. How many of y'all know what I'm talking about? That the lesson sometimes keeps coming back and you're looking at it like, why do I keep on repeating this pattern? Why does this keep happening to me? Why do I keep getting into this same predicament every single time? Why when I think I moved on, or why do I think when I move past this, it comes right back up? How many of y'all know what I'm talking about? Can I get Angela's information? You sure can. Let me grab her website for you. Hello, Breakthrough. Where's her website? Right here. Here you go. All right. All right. How many? Okay, Chantel, have a good day. How many of y'all know what I'm speaking about? How many? How many of you know you get into a cycle and you keep on repeating the same thing? You keep getting into the same ruts. You do real good and then you back at it, back in that rut. You do real good and then you back in that rut. But that's because you didn't change something. That's because you didn't make adjustments along the way. You have to make your adjustments along the way. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yes, I'm there in this moment. You are bringing the word this morning. Let's get it. Let's go. Go through the same thing because I didn't learn something the first time. Yes. So we need to start looking at it. It's okay to fail. It's okay to say, oh, I fell flat on my face. I fell flat on my face. I don't know how I got. And we say we don't know how we got there. We know how we got there. We know how we got there. We're not willing to do the work. We're not willing to do what we need to do internally. We're not willing to do what we need to do externally. We're not willing to grow. We're not willing to accept the fact that we messed up. We're not willing to take responsibility for us not doing what we are supposed to do. Like like Coach T say, look this way. Look this way. We're not willing to do the work that we need to do. We want better. But we're not willing to do the work that we need to do, nor are we willing to take the responsibility saying that it was us, because it feels better to say that it was somebody else. It was better to say that somebody else did something instead of what you didn't do. It's better to blame somebody else as to why you didn't do the things that you want to do. It's easy. How can you put that on somebody else and say they're the reason why you are not where you're supposed to be? Because if they were in your way, don't you have control to limit your access to them, or for them to limit their access to you? Don't you have control over not allowing them to penetrate your mind? Don't you have control of not allowing them in your space? Don't you have that control? Then how dare you give up your control and give it up to them and say it's their fault that they did something? Are you saying that they're more powerful than you? Are you saying that they're more powerful than God? Are you saying that it was, they're so powerful that you couldn't even do what you said that you wanted to do? Does that even make sense? Like, saying it out loud is like, that's crazy. Like, how would I allow somebody to penetrate my space like that? And now I allow them to get into my mind and I can't do what I'm supposed to do. Don't it sound crazy? Don't it sound crazy? Or were you willing to allow that person to penetrate your mind so that you could beat yourself up? Because it's about what you allow. Yes, I know. Let me tell you something. I'll tell you in a minute. I will replay a situation in my head, replay it, and it'll be on loop. I could repeat that same thing a million times in a minute. I know what this. I know, right? But what am I going to do with that? Am I going to allow that thought to throw me off so much where I'm not going to keep going? No. No, I'm not going to allow that to throw me off, because my life is my life. What I do with my life is for me. What I do with my life is for the people that I love. What I do for my life and my business is for the results that I want. How do I look allowing somebody else's opinion, somebody else's thoughts, views, or whatever dictate what I'm doing over here? Now, if somebody has something to say or whatever, am I going to use that as my fuel? Or am I going to let that hinder me? No, I'm going to use it as my fuel. Because if you got something negative to say, ouch, let me tell you something. I'm a show me type of person. I'm a show me type of person. Going back to throwing marshmallows in somebody's face. I'm going to show you where you messed up. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show you why, you were supposed to give me something. You were supposed to show me something and you didn't show me. So now if I got to find it, I'm going to throw it in your face. Right? So I am a show me type of person. So if you're putting all this stuff on me and this energy on me, you can't do this and da 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 da, I'm going to show you that I can. I'm going to get the t-shirt. I'm going to bring other people with me. We all going to have the t-shirt. We're going to take pictures. Boom. Because that's just the type of person that I am. So that's the type of energy that you need to have for this season. Right? That's the type of energy that you need to have for this season. If somebody told you that you couldn't do something, if somebody told you you don't have what it takes, if somebody told you whatever, anything that's going to break your spirit, if somebody told you something like that, then let this be your show me year and show them. I'm not going to allow you to stop me. One monkey don't stop no show, and that's the facts. One monkey does not stop no show, and that's just the facts on that. So everybody, I want y'all to put, this is my show me year. This is my show me year. Because I'm going to show you. Right? Because I can show you better than I can tell you. I'm going to show you. This is my show me year. Come on, show me year. Show me year. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Yes, in both personal and business. Listen, y'all better stop letting people get in there. Y'all better stop letting people live in your head rent free. Y'all better stop letting people get in your mind and start slowing you down. You could be going. Boom, somebody slow you down. Why are you letting them slow you down? Okay, I may have stumbled. I may have paused. You may have even punched me in my stomach. But guess what? I'm going to shake it off and I'm going to keep on moving. Why? Because once I move past you, this is not even going to bother me anymore. Once I start moving in the direction that I want to, once I start getting the things that I need, and that's the, like I said, any materials, the books, the podcasts, the classes, the videos, the mentors, whatever. Once I start getting into other circles, that little stuff that you said ain't gonna bother me no more. It's not going to bother me no more, because even if you said I couldn't do something, even if you said I didn't have what it takes, and I start getting into areas where people are, encouraging me and letting me know, yes, I could do it. Yes, I could be that. Yes, I could do that. Yeah, you can see it for yourself. That doesn't matter to you anymore. It won't matter to you anymore, because you see that you can. And that's all you need to see. You don't even need to see the full picture. All you need to see is what's in front of you, just a little bit past this right here. And I'm going to see that I can get it. I'm going to see that I could get it. I'm going to see that it's available for me. And what you said doesn't even matter, because I can see it for myself. And that's all I need. Right? I think it was E.T., Eric Thomas, the hip hop preacher. I think he said, all you have to do is outlast the season. I tell you guys, outrun the challenge, right? All you have to do is outrun the challenge, because that's it. Winter's not going to stay here forever. Summer ain't going to be here forever. All of the seasons are not going to be here forever. Your challenges are not going to be here forever. All you have to do is outrun the challenge, and you will be able to see the other side. Somebody put outrun the challenge in the chat. All you have to do is outrun the challenge. Seasons happen because things happen in these seasons, right? There's a moment for everything. There's a moment for rest. There's a moment for sowing. There's a moment for reaping. There's a moment, like, we have seasons, and it's okay, right? And all you have to do is outlast the season. All you have to do is outrun the challenge. That's all you have to do. And you can win. And you can win. You may get there on the other side of that challenge, tattered, beat up, torn, broken. You look like a sloppy mess, like the girl in the store. You look like a mess, but you outran the challenge. And that's all it takes. That's all it takes. You got to be strong enough. You got to put it in your mind that I'm going to do whatever I need to do. By hook or by crook, I'm going to get it. What I need to do, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it because I can. I'm going to get it because that's what I'm meant to do. I'm going to get it because that's what I was designed to do. I was designed to win. When did I decide that I need to lose? Because when somebody else wins, don't mean that you have to lose. If they're winning in their business, you could be winning too. You could be winning too. If you could do it, I could do it. And so why do I think that only you could do it? Why do I think only you could be at that level? Why do I think only you could get there? If you could get there, I could get there. And not only can I get there, but I could get there and be better. And not saying that I got to outdo you, but I'm just saying I could get there. And if I wanted more, I could get more. Right? And we need to feel that in our spirit. That's something that we need. We need that energy. We need to know I got what it takes. I want somebody to put in the chat, I got what it takes. I got what it takes. Woo, God is teaching and showing me why I'm right back where I started. I have to make a change. Okay, come on, Melly Mel. That's the truth. Listen. I got what it takes. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. I got what it takes. This is my show me year. Come on, because I'm gonna tell you better than I could. I'm gonna show you better than I could tell you. I ain't gonna talk about it. I'm gonna be about it, right? I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm gonna be about it this year. Listen. I told you one monkey don't stop no show, and it ain't. Good morning, Damien. Good morning. I have to take this stand with family members. Listen, okay? Listen. And the saying, this too shall pass. And I will add, what is the next challenge? I am now ready for it. Come on. I got what it takes. Listen. Melissa put it in caps. I got what it takes. Period. Can't nobody stop you Can't nobody, and this wasn't even the direction I was going in this morning. I think it was the marshmallows that put me on put me on 100. But this is the season. This is the season. This is the season. I lost where I was going, but this is the season. This is the season. Can't nobody stop you. This is where I was going. Can't nobody stop you. You will be in your own way. So decide. Am I going to allow me to be in my way? Or am I going to do what I need to do so I could flow, so I could grow, right? Am I going to do what I need to do for me in this season? And I want to tell everybody in this room, stop letting the guilt of others weigh you down. Stop letting somebody else's opinion weigh you down. Stop letting you weigh you down. Stop letting your negative self-talk weigh you down. You have everything that you need to be what you want. Every single thing that you need, you got it. You got it. You may not have it immediately, and that's okay. And you need to know that that's okay. You may not have it immediately. It may not even look like it's working in this particular moment in time, but something is going to click. One time in this journey, something is going to click. The light is going to come on. Something is going to happen. It's going to say, here I am. There it is. And you're going to be ready for it. Why? Because you were preparing for it. So you're going to be ready when the time comes because you've been preparing for it. It looked like things wasn't happening, but it started happening for you because you were moving in a direction towards it. And I think I was looking at, I think it was Jamie Lee Curtis, and she was talking about, what she was talking about. You got to start moving towards your goals because the success is going to start moving towards you once you start moving to your goals, right? And she was like, you can't be an amazing guitar player in the house. And I'm paraphrasing because I'm not sure if I'm saying it right? You can't be an amazing guitar player in the house and you're not getting out here and you're not letting the world know, or even giving people access to you, letting them know you are a great guitar player because somebody might want to hire you. You may want to do a set in a coffee shop, she was saying. You may want to be, you may do a set in a coffee shop. Somebody may see you and now you may start a band. You may find somebody who hasn't, played something and they want to join you and then y'all start doing something and it keeps on growing and growing and growing and growing. And then from there, y'all start something. You create an album and the album now wins a Grammy. It didn't happen because you were sitting in your house not doing anything. Yes, we see a lot of people becoming millionaires at home, but they are doing something. They're showing up. They're visible. They're showcasing their talent somewhere. Where are you showcasing your talent? Where are you showcasing your business? Where are you showcasing your light? You have to do something in order to get something. It's not just going to happen. It's just not going to fall in your lap. You got to do something to get something. And who said you gotta go through something? Betty Wright? It's the truth. It's the truth. The best stories come from people with hard lessons. The best stories come from people who lost it all, or people who failed, or people who been betrayed, or people. Those are the best stories because their comeback means so much more. It means so much more to them. And it means so much more to their character. It means that they can do it. It means that nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Right? It means that nothing can stop you and nobody can get in your way. So let's move in that energy this season. Let's move in this flow this season. Nobody is going to stop you. The only person who's going to stop you is you. And that's the only person you should allow to stop you. Nobody else should be able to stop your flow. Nobody else should say, oh, you know what? I'm canceling my business. Oh, you know what? I can't do this no more. This person said, I don't know how to do this. And I guess they're right. Oh, this person said my can-do suck. Instead of you trying to perfect the can-do, instead of you trying to make it better, you're going to listen to this person. Maybe your can-do sucks because you know that you didn't do the work. Maybe your can-do sucks because you didn't do your testing. And that's why I suck. But if you do the testing, if you do the work, if you check and see, but maybe I didn't put the right measurements. Maybe I didn't put the right fragrance load in here. Maybe it's something I did. Maybe I didn't accurately, judge my vessels with my wicks, and maybe I need to wick up, or maybe I need to add some more wicks, or maybe I need to do something else. If you're not willing to work on that, then maybe again it's you sitting there saying, oh, the candle don't work because this person said it's sucking. You're like, oh yeah, it's up. No, because you know that you didn't do the work. But if you do the work to adjust and make the changes to make that candle dope, guess what? You're gonna have a dope candle, and you're gonna make that person eat their words. Thank you so much for letting me know that my candle wasn't given. Change the way that the words come into your head, because they said the candle wasn't giving off a certain scent or whatever. You know, I don't really like that candle, whatever. And you say that's the lesson. Thank you for showing me I needed to make some changes. Thank you for showing me that I needed to tweak this a little bit more, because I know I only agreed that my candle sucked because I know that I didn't put in the work that I needed to put into it. But now let me see what adjustments I can make, and let me try to make this a little better. That's the way we need to be thinking about what we're, our future. That's the way we need to be thinking about any challenges that we have in our way, right? Something negative can turn into something positive. I just got to figure out how I'm going to reframe the words. Yes. So that is what I got for you today. That's all I got for you today. I hope this has resonated with you. I hope this has blessed you. And I hope you know that you've got everything that you need. You've got everything that you need. And if you feel like you don't have everything that you need, and you know that you need improvement, what is it that you need to improve? Is it a book? Is it a class? Is it a mentor? All of the things. What is it that you need? Do you need to be in a different community? Do you need to be around different people? Do you need to have different opportunities? Where are you going to find these opportunities? You got to go to them, right? You got to go to the opportunities. So with that being said, today, I hope this resonated again. I hope this resonated with you. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please go on ahead and click subscribe. And thank you so much. Click the bell notification so that you can be notified when we go live. We go live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. Follow me on all social media. I am Bubble Babes. That is BABEZ University. Everywhere. Follow me on all social media. Don't know what's happening with TikTok. Do y'all think TikTok is leaving? We'll talk about that tomorrow. Let me write that down. Do y'all think TikTok going somewhere? We'll talk about that tomorrow. But you guys, I absolutely love y'all. Make sure that you, if you're not part of the community, go on over to bubblebabesuniversity.com. Click community. It's free to join. Absolutely free to join. Go on over and join. And that is all I have for you guys today. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for rocking with me this morning. And you guys have an amazing day. And who says have an amazing day on purpose? I know sis says it. And I think Kay says it too. So have an amazing day on purpose. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. God willing, we will be here tomorrow with bells and whistles. All right. I will talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.